In the village of Kwata lived a woman named Adwoa, whose beauty was like the dawn, but whose silence was like a deep, still well. Adwoa was the finest weaver in all the land. Her cloth was soft as river mist and patterned with colors that spoke of the forest and the sky. Yet, where admiration should have bloomed, suspicion took root. Adwoa lived alone, and her heart stood on the edge of the Oman, the sacred forest. The villagers whispered, "Why did her lamp burn so late? How could her loom produce such perfect patterns in a single night?" They said that when she walked, no leaf crunched beneath her feet, and that she fed her chickens with grains of whispered curses. The chief elder, Nana Kofi, was a fair man, but even his sleep was disturbed by the endless chatter. Adwoa is a witch. She steals the luck of the harvest and the breath of the newborn. One dry season, the rains failed. The fields cracked and the stream dwindled to a sluggish trickle. The diviner was consulted. He returned with a terrifying pronouncement. "A wicked soul lives among you, keeping the rain captive." The villagers immediately pointed fingers at Adwoa. Nana Kofi, unwilling to condemn an innocent woman, devised a test, a tradition long forgotten. He called Adwoa before the village square. "Adwoa," the chief elder announced gravely, "the spirits require a sacrifice from the one who holds the rain. You must weave a cloth using no thread that has ever been touched by human hands. It must be woven from a single, unbroken strand of pure moonlight, captured before the new moon rises." The crowd gasped. It was an impossible task. They expected her to fail, to confess, to crumble. Adwoa bowed low. "I accept this test, Nana Kofi." She returned to her hut. The villagers watched day and night. On the final night, the crescent moon hung like a silver hammock back in the sky. Just before midnight, Adwoa emerged, carrying something wrapped in a banana leaf. She stood before the chief elder and gently unwrapped the leaf, revealing not a magical glowing fabric, but a piece of cloth woven from the finest silken strands of spiderweb, all dusted with the faintest silver sheen of dew that caught the moonlight. The thread had been spun by the forest's own creatures, never touched by human hands, and was woven into a pattern depicting the first drops of rain falling onto cracked earth. The entire village stared in stunned silence. It was a cloth of breathtaking beauty, an impossible delicacy. Nana Kofi looked at Adwoa, then at the sky, and finally at his people. A witch uses darkness to spin evil. Adwoa used the artistry of the forest and the patience of the moonlight to weave beauty. She does not steal, she creates. Just as he finished speaking, a low rumble was heard, and a fat, heavy drop of rain splattered on the chief elder's nose. The heavens opened, and the life-giving rain poured down, washing away the drought, and more importantly, washing away the deep-seated suspicion in the hearts of the people. From that day on, Adwoa was no longer feared. She was revered not for power, but for her quiet wisdom and her deep understanding of the natural world.